Hello everybody and welcome to VVVVVV, an indie game. Now, this game is a puzzle platformer. I recently bought it on Steam and thought it was really cool, so I decided to play it here. And basically, what it is a very unique game based around flipping between the top and the bottom of the screen. Now, something interesting you'll notice here on the menu is that not only do we have start game, player levels, and these two credits and quick game, but we have graphic options where you can change between full screen and windowed modes. But there's also this analog mode where if you select it, it makes your screen look like a broken television set. Kind of interesting. Additionally, game options allow you to unlock anything at any time, as well as become invincible for anyone who just wants to explore, which I thought was a really cool idea. To make it so basically you don't have to play the game in order to experience it. You just can if you want to. Of course, I'll be playing it completely legitimately and not using invincibility mode, but let's go ahead and jump right in. And here we have the story of people on a ship. Yeah, something's gone wrong. Hit some kind of interference. Something's wrong, we're going to crash. No! Yeah, that's a problem. That was scary. Yeah, we all escaped. Everyone. Everyone escaped. Of course, they escaped to different places, but they escaped. Okay, so starting off here, arrow keys left and right to move, or you can alternatively use WASD if you want to. And then to flip from the floor to the ceiling and back again, you can use either up, down, doesn't matter where you are when you press them, up or down will both flip you. You can use Z, spacebar, W, or S, so you have a lot of options to choose from, which is excellent. So, this is just starting off. We've got some spikes. Spikes kill you if you touch them. Hope everyone else got out okay. That's so nice. Okay, so this is a checkpoint. Touch it, and if you die, then you'll respawn right at the last checkpoint. Kind of nice. Here we have these, the enemies in this game aren't really generic. This is the only place in the entire game where these stop sign enemies ever appear. It's usually very unique, and there's a lot of interesting developments. Now, here's an example of a trinket, which is basically a bonus item, of which there are 20 in the game. And if you collect them all, you'll have a secret bonus super thing. So yeah, you can also change directions in midair, which will help later with some more platforming stuff. But here we go. Almost everyone has been evacuated from the space station now. The rest of us are leaving in a couple days once our research has been completed. This is the space station. It's the first dungeon in the game. Pretty easy just to get you used to the controls and to the main mechanics. This introduces us to braking platforms. Obviously, you just want to move quickly. Oh, and this is Violet, one of our ship members. Captain, you're okay. Yeah, no really. Okay. Could be anywhere. She's on the ship, though, which is good. Space station, interference in the dimension. But here's where the ship is. This game is extremely open world. The dungeons can be done in any order, obviously excluding the first one. But there's a huge world to explore, which is really cool. What we need to do is find a teleporter so we can get back to the ship, which is in pink. We're right now in the yellow section, outlined in that cyan box. Our character, by the way, is named Captain Viridian. One reason why this game is named VVVVVV, the letter V 6 times, is because every one of the ship members' names starts with the letter V. In total, if you press enter to pause real quick, we have Viridian, Vermilion, Violet, Verdigris, Vitillary, and Victoria. I'm probably not pronouncing at least one of those correctly. But yeah, we need to find all of them. Violet's currently on the ship. Here in stats, we can see the number of trinkets, the time we've taken, and the number of deaths, and obviously you can save your game. Otherwise, here we have moving platforms. Just time your jumps correctly in order to dodge the spikes and land on the platform. Lots of focus on timing in this game, because when you have such limited controls, it's obviously a very veritable option for challenge. There aren't really any abilities that you'll obtain throughout the adventure. This is all you have, moving and flipping. But you're able to use those in some creative ways. So we gotta get these trinkets back to the ship to study. Of course, obviously optional challenges, but they can be nice, because obviously there's going to be a reward for them at the end of the game. This one is obviously a little more difficult too. They get harder. They get really hard. Some of them are easy. Some of them are based mostly on exploration, but others, like this one, are based on very tricky jumps, as well as timing and accuracy. Alright, just one last jump. There we go. 2 out of 20. We just kill ourselves to get back there. When you get a trinket, you don't have to get back to a checkpoint or anything. It'll save. Jump, jump, jump. Dodge this thing, whatever that is. The sensible room. How nice. Think fast. Alright, now this is going to alert you to the fact that you can't change directions when in midair, so you'll actually have to hit the bottom in order to flip once again. Additionally, you can't jump, so getting over these spikes is a lot more complicated than it is in other games. Quicksand! Alright. Making our way through. We're almost done with the dungeon here. Here we go. A teleporter. Get back to the ship. Hooray, how convenient for us. Hello. Aw, yeah. Okay, that was pretty easy. Technically, she's rescued us. I mean, really. But here we go. Okay. Any idea what caused the crash? Bizarre signal here. And we're apparently in another dimension. We need to find the rest of the crew to fix the ship and escape. Don't know anything about this place, and they could be anywhere. Which is why we have to explore and find the way back. Okay, excellent. So these question marks that she's going to show us right here are the locations of every single teleporter in the entire game. It's not necessary to find all of them, because all they'll let you do is save and return to the ship. But they're usually built near important landmarks. Alright, right over here. Welcome to the ship. We have these little terminals. And the name of the ship, which I thought was clever, the DSS Soli. Soli is the name of the person who composed the music for VVVVVV. So I thought that was funny. Little Easter egg. Oh no, interference! My worst nightmare! The ship radio is broadcasting. We can access the map by accessing... Wait. Okay, that's kind of weird. But, okay. Talk to Violet and she'll just say, we gotta find everyone. There's an entrance ship where you are on the map. Excellent. Everything's gonna be okay. Right here is a little jukebox room. As you collect trinkets, you'll unlock different songs from the game. Right here we've got the song that normally plays in the Overworld and on the ship, Passion for Exploring. Over here, you're storing our trinkets. There's 20 of them throughout the game, as I've mentioned. Here we have a teleporter, so you can get to and from any area in the game at any time. And here we go! Out into the world. Time to explore. Alright, so... something interesting is that the world actually loops around. So, when you head out the top, or out one of the sides, or out of the bottom, it'll basically bring you back around to where you were. Which I thought was kind of funny. Let's see, where are we? I want to look for a very specific dungeon, but I kind of forget where it is. Oh, here we go. This isn't a dungeon, but this is a trinket. So if we just head through this area, we can... Oh no! We can get a trinket at the end. It's pretty nice. Come on. Thank you. Excellent. Alright, we have our trinket, and now we gotta make it back. Part of the interesting thing about the checkpoint system is that they can also work to hinder you. For example, some checkpoints can't be avoided, which means you just have to get the checkpoint and move on. And you actually have to walk all the way back if you want to get back. Kind of annoying, but whatever. And actually, I think I'm going the wrong way. Now, there's no reward for 100% map completion, but I'm going to try to get as much of it filled out as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to do the whole thing 100% because it would be pointless. But whatever. Just get a checkpoint here, and okay, let's head to the left. I think that's where we want to go, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? This is something. Everything looks really similar in this place, to be honest. Oh wait, where are we? Ah. Actually, I think this is where we want to go. Okay, we're on the left. That's a good sign. Yeah, this is the place. Excellent. Now, before I do anything, there's a teleporter right here if you want to save your game. And up here, I believe there's another teleporter. Okay. What does this say? Dimensional stabilizer won't hold up forever. Its collapse is inevitable. And the dimensional stabilizer isn't even in this dimension. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's just keep going until we find... Oh, that was good. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, before we enter the first dungeon, there's another trinket here in the overworld that I want to grab. That is pretty close by, actually. Dang it, I keep doing that. Stop doing that, me. Okay. Great. What does this say? Final step in creating a dimensional stabilizer is to create a feedback loop. Interesting. That's showing us the location of one of the later dungeons in the game. To be honest, there's no particular order in which you have to do any of the dungeons, but, you know, I prefer to do them in the order I first encountered them when I played this game for the first time. So if you head up here, all the way in the corner, even though it's not the corner of the map, which is kind of cool, you can make your way down this long, twisty tunnel to find yourself a merry little Easter egg. Yes, it's a giant, flashing elephant. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with anything else in the entire game, but coming up here will net you another trinket. Yay! Okay, so that's kind of weird. And let's make our way to the first dungeon, and then I'll end the episode off there. Whee! I really do like the music for this game. I know I say that about every game I play, but it's just true. I don't know. Flip. Alright, good. Here's where we're going to go. In here is the beginning of the first dungeon, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break now. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. This game isn't going to last long, probably about 6 or 7 episodes at the most, but in any case, I'll see you guys next time.